Hey everybody, this is Cheryl Pace. Thank you for joining me today. The title of my video is Why Oh Why Pre-Qualify. And actually it should be Why Oh Why Get Pre-Approved, but that didn't rhyme. But there is a difference, and I'm going to talk about that in just a minute. The reason I wanted to make this video is because I work with quite a few buyers, and sometimes, I have to be honest, I do encounter a little resistance with people who do not want to get pre-approved. And they say, oh, you just don't want to waste your time, or I have a realtor who will show me all kinds of houses without being pre-approved. Or they might say, you mean to tell me you're not going to show me a house unless I'm pre-approved? Well, maybe you have felt this way. So that's why I wanted to make the video, to help you to understand. I'm going to give you 3 really good reasons why you should get pre-approved before you even start looking at houses. So the truth is that many homes on the market today require a pre-approval letter before even looking at them. And 100% of the homes on the market today require you to have a pre-approval submitted with your offer. So why is that? Why do they require this? Well, I'll tell you why. Let's pretend for a minute that you are the one who is selling your home. And every time someone wanted to come look at your home, you had to pack up the diaper bag and pack up the baby and get the Cheerios and clean up your house, put the dog in the car, drive around town for 30 minutes, only to find out that the people who are looking at your home were not really in a position to buy it. How would that make you feel if the shoe was on the other foot? Okay, I think you get my point, right? Okay. The second reason is that as a real estate professional, we are really doing you a very big disservice by not helping you to get pre-approved before you look at homes. There's not a lot of negotiation. As a matter of fact, sellers today are getting somewhere in between 96 to 98% of their asking price. So there's not a lot of room for negotiation. And it also means that if you really want that house, you need to be ready. So here's a little scenario for you. You have been wanting to buy a new house, you've been looking and looking, and you finally find the perfect one. And so you call your lender, you want to get pre-approved, this is just so exciting. Well, the only thing is, there are 3 other people who just looked at that house and they love it too. One is going to be paying cash, the other 2 already have their pre-approval letter in their hand. Who's going to get the house? Did you say, or did you guess that the one who's paying cash? That would be wrong, because the person who's paying cash and the people with the pre-approval letter in their hand all have an equal opportunity. The only one who's at a disadvantage is you, because you don't have your pre-approval. What if you wanted to put on an offer in on a Friday? Well, by the time you contact your lender on Monday, the other 3 could have already put in their offer and that house could be under contract, and now it's no longer available to you. So how would that make us feel as a realtor? We'd feel like we failed you. That is why we recommend that you get your pre-approval before you even start looking. The third reason is you never know what you're going to qualify for. I mean, you may have an idea, but you could qualify for more or less than you're even thinking. I have actually had this happen. I had someone who was absolutely sure of what price range they were in. I showed them some houses. They fell in love with one. Went to get their pre-approval. They did not pre-approve for what they were hoping. And every house I showed them after that just didn't measure up. They ended up not even buying a house because they were so disappointed. Well, do I want to make that mistake again? Absolutely not. On the other hand, you could approve for more than you think, and then you find out, wow, we can actually get that house. That's the one we really wanted. How exciting is that? And the other thing is, once you talk to a lender about being pre-approved, you know, there are certain documents that they need, and sometimes things come up and it gets a little delayed. So you definitely want to think ahead, plan ahead, and get that pre-approval before you start looking. Okay, last points about pre-approval. It does not cost anything to get pre-approved. Different lenders offer different types of loans, so it's good to shop around. And contrary to popular belief, when other lenders are looking at your credit, it doesn't ding your credit more than 1 or 2 points tops within a 30-day period, okay? So, like promised, what is the difference between pre-qualify and pre-approve? Anyone in the world can walk into a bank or to a lender and say, hey, I'm a teacher. I make $40,000 a year. Can I get a pre-qualification letter? And they'll say, sure, let me type it up. Here's your letter. Well, guess how much that letter is worth when you go to put an offer on a house? Nothing, because it really doesn't prove anything. When you go to get pre-approved, they're going to need some financial statements. They want to make sure that you really can get the house that you want to get. So on your letter, it will say, this is a pre-approval. Other times it will say, this is not a pre-approval. This is just a pre-qualification. Okay? So I hope that clears everything up. I hope that when you're looking for a house, you will not give your realtor a hard time. And hopefully that explained everything for you. So have a great day, and I will talk to you soon. Take care.